What's up, everybody? I'm Mike from The Bunker Recordings and BetterMixes.com, and today we're checking out some gift ideas for the music producer in your life. The holiday season is upon us, and it's time to find the music producer or audio engineer in your life an awesome gift. Or maybe you're watching this video months after it came out, and you're just looking to pick up something cool for your studio. Either way, this list has you covered, and I'll try to link to as many of these things as possible in the description down below. So kicking off our list of awesome gift ideas, we have the TuneBot. I feel like this is an absolute must-have for anybody who plays or records drums. Drums are not the easiest thing to tune, but this little guy makes it a million times easier to get your drums sounding amazing. Up next on our list is books. I know that might not sound like the most exciting gift idea if you're not much of a reader, but there are so many cool books out there that any music producer would love. The first one that I'm going to recommend is Recording Unhinged by Sylvia Massey. It's full of crazy stories of weird and wild recording techniques used by famous engineers on songs and records you've definitely heard. I probably read this about once a year. It's super entertaining and inspirational. Next up in the book category is a music-related coffee table kind of book. I got this one recently, The Big Book of Rock and Roll Names, and I definitely recommend it. It's full of stories behind the names of basically every rock band you can think of. It's a good one to pick up for just a minute or two while your tracks are bouncing or something like that, and all the bands I have in here love flipping through it while they're hanging around the studio. Or grab them a book about their favorite band. There are so many great music books out there, and I love having them around the studio. And the next gift idea is some percussion. Shakers and tambourine can add a ton to a track, and you can never have too many percussion options in the studio. Plus, an egg shaker like this costs like $2, so there's an option for every budget. Next up, add a little vibe to their studio with some cool artwork. I recently got a handful of cool prints like this one from analogprints.net. They've got a ton of music and recorded themed prints that anyone would love to have in their studio. Or, my wife got me this cool Les Paul patent print for Christmas last year off of Etsy. There's probably like a million options on there, so you can find just the right thing for their studio. If you're looking to spend a little bit more, a solid pair of headphones can be an amazing gift. I'm personally a huge fan of these Beyerdynamic DT880 Pros. They sound incredible, are super comfortable, even after wearing them for hours at a time, and they just make listening to music fun. Next up, every studio could use some nice candles. First off, they can add some vibe to the space to get the creative juices flowing. Plus, especially if you've got bands in the studio, having 4 or 5 dudes in a small room all day, I think everyone will appreciate the smell of a nice candle. And lastly, let's do a rapid fire round of some cheaper stocking stuffer kind of gifts. A string winder makes changing strings way faster and easier. This one's made by Diodario and is like 10 or 11 bucks. Fret wraps. It keeps open strings from ringing out while tracking guitars, giving you cleaner sounding tracks. Cable ties. They keep your cables neat and prevent them from getting tangled. Clip-on tuners. Guitars sound better when they're in tune. Drumsticks. Guitar strings. Drum heads. They don't last forever and they're kind of important. Anyway, if you found this video helpful, be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you've got any cool gift ideas for producers, engineers, or musicians, leave them in the comments.